Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio with your host Hardtruck1. Hello! So, where we last left off, we played around with a little loader over here, found that it kind of has some interesting properties here. But I think in this episode we're going to work towards trying to get... I have sound. Trying to work out if I had sound or not. We're gonna try. We got red science going, so that's good for us. But now we need to get green science going so that we can start working on some of this other stuff. What do we got here? Bullet damage, bullet speed, shotgun. Okay, we can at least get these ones going. So let's get bullet damage going. We're gonna definitely need that. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to clean out a little area right down here to get our area going so that we can make our machines for down here. Oop, we ran out of pick. Get this tree, smack it down with our hand, and then we'll grab a... You know what? Let's grab some steel, since we have some steel actually being made right up here. Grab some steel, and we can make a steel pickaxe. Or a steel axe, actually. The steel axe will actually go a lot faster. We can actually chop and pick up stuff a lot quicker with the steel axe. Chews down the trees really quickly, doesn't it? Okay, I think that's enough space for right now. We'll have to go through here. Actually, we gotta chew this line of trees out right here. Anything above this line that I'm making right here, we need to kind of chew away. It's like that. So all these up here need to go away. We'll get to a point where all we have to do is just say deconstruct all of this, and the robots will come and do that. But first off, we got to get green science going. Plus, we got to get everything else kind of laid out as well. Do that. We'll have to do an underground there. Bring this on down. Go ahead and bring the steel on down, because we'll probably need that one at one point in time. Okay. Alright, so now what do we need for our green science pack? So we need yellow inserters and we need transport belt. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just make since I've already got a dedicated little area right here for gear production and transport belt, we'll just make this area down here strictly for the science area. So we're gonna do this. So we're gonna bring in our materials here. Our exit materials are gonna go there. So we're gonna go one away from there. Okay, then we're gonna come down and we're going to add those there. Should only need 3 to start with. Alright, so hold on. These are too close to each other. So what we need is we need gears to go into the inserters. So let's get this one set for inserters. So we need gears, iron plate, and electronics. So we can go ahead and really truthfully just bring in 2 items. We could probably just kind of put them on a thing on one belt. So we'll be able to put iron and electronic circuits on one belt. Why? Because there is such a little thing as a filter inserter that we can use to filter out the plate for the gear wheels. We'll just go ahead and set that right now. And then we can just put a fast inserter for the rest of them. So we need more iron. We'll just run up the iron belt here, pick up a few hundred. There we go. Oh, and we need more electronic circuits. That's the benefit of having them being extra built, because then we don't have to worry too much about them. And then we'll make 2 fast inserters. Okay, I'm going to replace that one with a fast inserter, put that one there. Where those? There. So we'll put a couple of filter inserters. Now, the reason why I'm putting 2 is because this speeds up the ability to make the gears. So basically, this will put 2 iron plates in. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. So basically, this will put 2 iron plates in at a time, which is what this requires to build the iron gears. And so it'll just continue to do that. Or it'll just continue to give it'll make it a lot faster. That's what I'm trying to say, is it makes it a lot faster. Okay, so now we need to get 2 splitters. 1, 2, 3, probably underground belts. Maybe even 1 more splitter, I think. So we want it to come in through here. So we're going to have... So if this is where it's going to come in, right here. Might not have built this far enough away from the thing here, but that's okay. So we'll bring down... Let's go ahead and bring down this outer belt. Of iron. Real quick. So if this is where we want this, so what we want to do is we want to split here and bring this over and down 1 to right there. So we want our electronic circuits to come in here. So we can go that. We'll just reverse that one. Okay. Here's that one. I apologize if it's really dark out here. I don't have lights over here to help us see. We're going to bring our electronic circuits down. And there we go. And over. Set that down, and there we go. So there's our iron and our electronic circuits that will run this one. So now we just go ahead and place that there. Now we'll come over here, place one there, and I guess we'll place one. Oh, we don't need to place another one there. Okay, cool. Alright, so now how are we going to get these ones out? So we're going to just run them out and then down like so. And you may be wondering, well, how am I going to get the how am I going to get the electronic circuits or the transport belts? Well, that is going to be relatively easy, because we're just going to do the exact same thing that we did on that side on this side, and we don't even have to go too far, too expensive. So this is going to be our transport belt. This is going to be our gears. And we'll do the same thing, except for this time we'll need at least 1, 2, 3 of these guys. Why aren't you working? Huh. Oh. That's because I forgot the most important thing. There we go. There we go. So we'll need 2 of the fast inserters. We got 3 of those. We'll go 1, 2, 1. Copy this to these guys. And looky there. Voila! We were all ready to go. And run up here and grab some more stuff for me. Where'd they go? Way up here. Grab one more of those. Grab another one of those. So that way I don't have to worry about making too many. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and set that as those. And I'll utilize this. I'll have a second bar here pretty soon. Pretty close. Alright, so now we just go da, da, and there, I guess. Actually, I could go there. Take this one and just move it down by 1. There we go. Now, we just come up here, run this straight down to there. And voila, everyone. We have our green science. There we go. So now we have green science going, although it's not very fast or very much, but we're good. I think what we're going to do is we're going to update these. We're going to update all of these machine ones. A little closer. There we go. So that way we can benefit the crafting speed on them. Go. Do the same with these down here. Because these, you always want to take and try to upgrade as quickly as possible. Especially your science area, because the faster you can produce your science, the better off you will be. Alright. We'll wait for this to build a little bit. Looks like it's built quite a bit. Let's go ahead and throw another thing out there. We'll bring this forward to benefit both those. Oh, that didn't have to go forward. That's okay. That's alright. Alright, let's go ahead and start researching some more. So what do we want to research? We will really need to research we need to get some oil going. So let's get some oil processing researched real quickly. Because we definitely need to go, we need to start tapping into this oil because we're starting to get into late or mid-game stuff, so. Yeah, I think these are pretty, that's 240, 280, 290. Looks like that one that's 290 is probably about as good as we're going to get. But we got quite a bit here. We can just start motoring in the, or living it up there. So, alright, and see, that's what I would like to see. See, we're producing enough green science packs that we are outrunning these 6 right here. So that's nice. I'm going to turn this up just a little on my end. I can't hear it again. There we go. Alright. So now we got green science going, we got red science going. Now we need to look at maybe getting some other stuff produced. We don't need any of that stuff just yet. We can get, oh yeah, we need to start making some gun turrets. So let's go back up here. And we can utilize the copper. This is just copper. It's iron gears, copper, and iron plate. Yeah, we can just go ahead and utilize this up here. Grab some more iron. Oh, what do I need? Oh, probably green circuits. Probably what I need. I'll pick up this whole metric ton there. All right, let's bring these forward. Now the annoying thing is this is not going to be prioritized. And what I mean by that is, so we're going to have the copper just coming in like right here. So this one is after this. Oop, pardon me. So alright, but I think this is gonna be okay because we're gonna have quite a bit of stuff. I don't need two of these fast inserters, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that anyway. Just because it's a lot faster than trying to make them what they're not. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started. Oh, we need a box. There we go. Alright, now we need to work on getting some we're gonna start getting this worked into bricks. So we're gonna make just a small little area to work some bricks in. There we go. Get rid of this tree because we're probably gonna come down here. So I think I'm gonna make an actual. So we got copper, iron, and steel being worked on, done. I'm gonna go ahead and make another complete furnace array. What are we doing? 12. So I'm going to make an entirely another furnace array here, just for just to make bricks. And I know a lot of the time, I know a lot of you are going to scream at the screen like, no, don't do that. But you know what? Periodically, I mean, you're going to use quite a bit of. You're going to use a lot of brick in the end anyway, because you got to, you know, build up your walls, build up your thing, and then when you go to do outposts, you got to make sure that you have enough for your outposts and stuff. So I mean, in the end, it's probably just worth it for me to just go ahead and just go ahead and run the run me a brick line here. There we go. Need another underground. Guess I could do it. Did this one? Whoops. There it is. Sorry, it's early morning, so if you hear me kind of yawning and everything, I do apologize for that. It's just a little early in the morning for me. These, all right. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and get these set. One, two. One, two. And there we are. All right, so we'll run these down. Over here. There we are. One, two. Alright, okay, so now we need 12. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Guess I could take and set some lights over here so that way we can see something. Oop. Light. Come on, one more. Interesting. Told it to do 12, but it didn't do 12. That's interesting. Okay. Alright. There's that. We'll just need some more transport belt. Down here and grab some more. Hey, nice. Oil processing. We just reached it. Cool. Alright, let's continue the thing. We don't need circuit network yet. We don't need logistics 2 yet. Solar we probably don't need right now. We will need engines. I don't think we need landfill because we really don't have anything to landfill. We'll research it probably at a later date just to get it going. What do we need? What do we need? We need fluid handling. That's what we need. Okay, so let's research that. We definitely need fluid handling because otherwise we're gonna not be. I'm just gonna go ahead and set up a little rudimentary brick place over here. Just because I really don't need it that on the bus. I don't think I need it on the Plus, what I'll probably need to do is, after a while, I'll need to split off the... That's just a do two. I will need to split off the... Now this is where... let me run back over where... There it is. Now this is where the loaders would actually come in handy. Because see, like, instead of using a loader... Instead of using... let's see. I will use a couple of these to go onto some belt. To go on belt. But instead of using an inserter, oh, I just did that, didn't I? Go away. I just did that. Okay, never mind. But instead of using a loader to go into a chest, or instead of using a inserter to go into the chest, I can just use a loader to go into these. There we go. Alright, so let's run the power here. No, wrong place. Yeah, there. And then right underneath the top two. Okay. And we'll come down here, and there we go. Alright, so let's run up here. Let's grab 6 of those guys. Long ways this way. I don't think I need too many more than that, to be honest. So where is my... It's right here. Let's run this backwards like this. So... There we are. Okay, so we've got automated brick going. We'll go down here, set these up because they need to be walls. There we go. And there we are. Okay, so we're good now, I believe. Looks like we are pulling in... Actually, you know what? We could go tap this a little harder because we're not really doing the thing justice, actually. We are actually running... We are actually going a lot faster. Ooh, I could tap this even extremely hard, actually. If I went and got enough materials for at least one or two more of those. Let's see, what am I missing? I am missing electronic circuits. Let's just run down here and grab some. I'll do 3 just for the start. Stop and grab some more of those. Or do I have enough transport belt? What am I looking for? Alright, splitter. There we go. Step over here. I want to throw this light right here. Oop, not right there. I'll throw this light up here so we can see. what we're doing. Grab these 3. Yeah, it's actually a good thing I did the 3. Whoa, there's a lot of stone in there. I definitely need more transport belt. Do. Hang on, I'll go get it. There we go. I kind of like where where those 2 are. I'm kind of glad I did those to start with. And we got to find out why we're so low on the why are we running? Because we are pushing these as hard as we can. So we may have to let our thing back up just a little bit before we get too much more. Yeah, because we're pushing this little patch of iron pretty hard. And it's probably because of these. Oh, did I? Okay, let me minimize that to one stack. We don't need giant amount of stack. Okay, so I think we'll just let everything down here build. Oh, it has built. Ooh. Okay. So we have fluid handling there. What do we want? Advanced oil processing? Oh no, we can't go up to that because we need that. Okay, so we do need sulfur processing now. Let's do sulfur. That should be fairly quick. And you know what? I bet you we could probably start all of these up now. How many do we need? Another 6. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oop, wrong one. Nope. Not going to worry about these 2 on the end right at the moment because those will be on the other one anyway. All right, so that should hopefully that should not overpower our science area. If it does, I'll have to include a little bit more. So 60. That should, I guess it's going to stack to 100. So 100 guns. That should be good. Oh, you know what we need? After that, we need military too, so that we can have piercing rounds instead of the other ones. So I'm gonna get that kind of set up to go. Here. So let's see. We need a splitter, 1, 2 underground. Well, probably 3 undergrounds because of the that I'm gonna run that right in there. Whoa. Grab those back. Oh crap. Or oh shoot, I can't put it there. It's got to be over here because. All right. So it's got to go here because with this in the road, it makes it too far away, or it makes it too wide of a distance. So, so I think after I get this done, I'm going to call it there because oh, I can't go there either. Well, yes I can because I'll spaghetti it down like this, so that way we can go across right here. Won't have to worry too much about going there, and then we'll go just a short jaunt right there. Okay, and then probably. Now I think what I'll do is I'll just go like this. I'll just go there, 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 and then I can put this guy down and like so. So there, and then there. And we'll go with a iron chest because it's a lot larger. And there we go. Now we won't limit this one. When we get the ability to do that, we won't limit this one because we will probably need that amount of stuff. So, alright, so let's just do a final check of here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're doing great. We're actually doing great. I could add one more. It doesn't look like, maybe I'll add two more, actually. Doesn't look like we're going to be hurting too bad on this stuff, so maybe I'll go ahead and make two more for the green, just because it kind of seems like the green is kind of, or the green won't be outpacing the red. There we go. That'll just kind of help keep up with this. And as long as we don't run out of too much, as long as we don't run out of materials too quickly, I think we'll be fine. But anyway, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. This is a little bit longer because I was kind of into making all of this real quick. But yeah, I think next episode we're gonna have to do some probably have to do some importing of some stuff. But anyway, I'm Hardtruck1. This is Factorio, and I will see you in the next episode. Laters.